Hello friends, today on The Landing Point, the man who designed someone else's empire. He was a lieutenant colonel, a cavalryman, and a patriot. On Easter Sunday, 1865, in the fading twilight of the Civil War, he rode out to defend a bridge into Columbus, Georgia. It was a desperate fight. The Union forces were overwhelming. In the chaos of the fight, a saber slashed across his chest. Then a pistol ball struck him. He fell. By all accounts, John should have died on the bridge. The war ended days later. But for John, the battle was just beginning. He survived his wounds, but the pain did not surrender. It was a constant, gnawing fire on his chest. To douse the flames, the doctors gave him a standard treatment of the day. A white powder, a miracle cure, morphine. And like those of other veterans, the colonel became a prisoner of the cure. He was an addict. But John was not just a soldier. He was a pharmacist, a chemist, a man of science. He knew that morphine was killing him. He saw it destroying fellow veterans. So he set out to find a new cure, a medicine that would stop the pain and break the addiction. He experimented in his small laboratory in Atlanta. He mixed roots, he mixed herbs, he mixed extracts from South America leaves that were known to give energy, and he used nuts from Africa that had stimulant properties. He called the first creation French wine cola. It was popular, it was smooth, but then another blow. In 1886, the city of Atlanta passed a prohibition law. Alcohol was banned. The wine was now illegal. The colonel was desperate. He was sick. He was broke. And he was still in pain. He went back to his kettle. He took out the wine. He added sugar, lots of sugar, to mask the bitterness of the ingredients. He added citric acid and added essential oils of orange, lemon, and nutmeg. He took a jug of this thick substance, dark syrup, down to the street of Jacob's Pharmacy. They mixed in carbonated water. The customers loved it. They said it was refreshing. They said it was delicious. But the colonel, he couldn't enjoy it. The morphine still had its claws on him. Desperate for money to support his family and his habit, he began to sell the rights of his formula. He sold a portion here and a portion there. He sold the very last third of his company for $550. He died in August of 1888, a poor man suffering from stomach cancer, still battling the addiction he tried so hard to cure. On the day of his funeral, not a single drop of his invention was sold in the city, out of respect for him. He never saw the billboards. He never saw the polar bears. He never saw the red trucks delivering the brain tonic to every corner of the globe. The man who created the most famous soft drink in history did it because he was trying to cure himself of war wounds. You know him as Dr. John Stith Pemberton. And the medicine he left behind is Coca-Cola. And whether you realize it or not, this is The Landing Point. Thank you for watching or listening to The Landing Point today. Our stories come out Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, so look forward to seeing those come out. I'd like to thank our sponsor today, Roadrunner Real Estate. They are a full-service real estate company in both residential and commercial. They can help you buy, sell, or lease. So if you're looking for a company with the experience to help you with your real estate needs, please contact Roadrunner Real Estate today. If you haven't done so already, please go out to our YouTube page and subscribe. If you like the story, then press the like button. If you have some comments for us, we'd love to hear those. If you like up-to-date information, we have a Facebook page that you can go out and like and follow. For those of you that like to hear our stories when you're out driving, we have our podcast, The Landing Point, and you can join us there. So until our next story, we'll see you then.